It's the 5th of December and I'm just about to do something what I consider exciting. I should have done it long before now, but it is seeing whether I have got any seeds from my dahlias. I don't have high hopes. I don't have high hopes because we've had a very wet summer and autumn, so actually getting viable seed heads was tricky. In order for the seeds to pollinate? No, for the flower heads to pollinate and produce seeds, they need to have dry pollen. And because we had so much rain, the pollen was always damp. So there was only ever an opportunity that I saw to self-pollinate 2 heads, and we'll try those ones first. And the rest was potluck at the end of the season. I just harvested anything that looked as if it was a dead flower head, and I have left them in jars over, well, since I collected them, so that would have been October time, now December. So well over a month. They've been sat in jars of water, letting them dry out until now. Ideally, it would be better if the seeds grew on the plant so that they've got a better chance of being viable. So this is just a trial. I've never done it before, so I'm kind of excited to see what happens. So let's have a look. So these are the seed heads. They don't really look promising. So as I say, who knows what we will find with these. So let's start with the ones that have been hand pollinated. So we have, so not that one. This could get messy. So this is Snowflake and the Nester. Let's see whether there is anything. So I believe, again, this is the first time I've done it. I believe you just have to see whether there is anything in here. And as expected, nope, nothing there. So nothing for the Snowflake and the Nester. And the only other one I have is Milena, Fleur and Labyrinth. Now if this is joined together and become one, that would be fantastic. I think the 2 of them together could be really nice. Now this kind of has a better seed head shape, but it feels like there's nothing in there, so I expect the results will be exactly the same. Nope, nothing. This could be a very disappointing day. So let me just try with each type and see what we end up with. Oh, I have a rogue one there. So this is all cafe au lait. They're the biggest seed heads. We might have something. Probably not, but you never know. So it is just a matter of breaking it up. They should be obvious if they're there. Thought for a minute there was something. Nope. We might have one. It's not very big and it's not very dense. I don't know whether you can see that. But it might be something. So let's, I thought it seemed denser, this one. Now then, is there any more? There might be another one. Ooh, 2, 3. Oh. Now you kind of can feel them because they're a bit more solid than the dried petals. So 4 from that flower head. So there we have it, the results of cafe au lait. 8. It's a bit of petal. 2, 4, 6, 8 potential seeds for the cafe au lait. Now these seeds may or may not be viable. They have yet to, they just have started, but it could be that I cut them before they really had enough growth in them. So who knows? Who knows? We have 8 to try. So let's package those away. I'll label them. There we go. So what that means, let's put the number on so I remember. What that means is the parent, one of the parents is cafe au lait, but each one of those seeds could create a different variation because it could have been pollinated from any other dahlia variety that I had. So there is no guarantee what you're going to get. Every single seed that comes through will be different. And this is the fun part, really, because it could, you just don't know what you're going to get. So I've got plenty more seed heads to go through. So let me crack on with those and I'll let you know the results. So the results are in. For the mass of dahlias that I collected, not much seeds have come through, but at least I've got some. And actually, I'd rather have just a few that I can concentrate on than loads and then not have any space to grow them. So I'm really happy with what we've got. Whether any of them will germinate is another thing, but these are from the Labyrinth seed heads. These seem to be thin, quite thin and long. These ones are Banesta, so they're slightly chunkier. I don't know whether, I don't know, 4 of those, 5 from Labyrinth, 3 from Snowflake, and considering it's such a small flower head, surprising how large the seed heads were. And then the 8 from Cafe au Lait that I showed you collecting in the video earlier. So we have some seeds from 4 different varieties. Whether they're viable or not, who knows. But we could be creating something rather wonderful next year. The next step would be in the spring, planting them out as any other seed. So we have to wait until next spring to see what happens. So until then, this is the end of the dahlias. End of the dahlias for this season. Nothing more to do. And we shall wait till next season.